Ten toes, that's my MO.
What it do, we in this thing, man. We out here in Clarkston, Georgia, picking up a old school Benz 560 SL for one of my faithful supporters, man. He's got a YouTube channel himself, Falling Skies. I'll probably put it on the screen. Falling Skies Home, I forget the last word, I always forget it, but remedies, renovations, preparedness, something like that. But I had to contract out with my guy, Steel Ramon. Y'all see him in the comments sometime. Stay Ready Logistics.
Oh, Cap.
I needed somebody to help me save time, man. I could have ran both of these, but I didn't want to double back and take me another hour just to run these two. I'd rather put some money in somebody else's pocket. So we got Stay Ready Logistics out here with the damn, what is it, 05?
02.
With the 02 1500 HD 6.0, right?
6.0.
6.0 LS power, man.
Yeah, lady.
So he hooked up to the trailer, and I was out running other tows, so I got my trailer hooked up. He came up here empty. We hooked him to the trailer, the boat trailer, and he said he don't even fit. It didn't even squat it, man. It didn't even squat that truck. So he's gonna take this. We going what, 30 minutes?
30 minutes.
Like 20 something miles.
Knock it out. Get it done.
Yeah, so we're gonna knock that out. And then from there, well, I had another one I was supposed to pick up, but it done got late. I lost time at the last stop. Last stop lost me a lot of time, like 45 minutes. So I'm glad he helped me with this, because I didn't have enough time to begin with, and he definitely saved me. So they're gonna follow the Escalade. They're gonna take us out to the property. They got a big lake out there, man. It's real cool. I think I shot some video of it a few months ago. But yeah, they're gonna pull out in the Escalade. He's gonna follow them. I'm gonna follow them so I can keep an eye on this, because this motor is a little low. But we're gonna keep an eye on it, make sure it don't hit. He's gonna take us a certain way. I think we might have to cross over a railroad track too, so we're gonna get it done, man. You ready? All right, so yeah, he had asked me a couple of questions. We chatted about a couple things, so yeah, we good to go, man. Got it loaded up. This was its resting spot for many years, so now we're gonna get it out to the property, man. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it, but we'll see. We're gonna get out of here, make this little trip, and call it a day after that. Made it out here. Bring it over this way. Come this way. seen that other white 1500 HD right beside you?
Yeah.
I said, what's the chances of seeing two 1500 HD? Cause you don't see a lot of 1500
He
HD.
crept up on me. I looked, and he got on down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, another truck just like his drove right by him.
I said, yeah, you gonna keep on rolling. Here we go again. Yep.
I said, what's the chances of two damn white 1500 HDs driving right beside each other? That was pretty smooth right there. That was pretty smooth. Where you want the car at?
Right behind this one. So you just gonna pull around the thing, come back.
Behind it. Drop it behind the van.
Yeah.
All right, we got it.
No, we're gonna use that block. Yeah. Don't pay me no attention. Don't pay me no attention. I'm old.
Man, this is a nice trailer, man.
Yeah. Another guy told me that he could actually take this trailer and make it a tilt.
Yeah.
If I ever wanted to tilt.
Because of how long it is? Or?
Right. He said, you don't have to do nothing except for put the, take these out.
Yeah.
And then put the sway things on it. And he showed me his trailer.
Yeah.
His was a boat trailer, just exactly like this, but he put his roll back on it. And it literally rolls straight on back and then dumps down and rolls straight. He said, don't roll straight back up. That's the first time I ever saw anything like that, man. I was fine.
Look at this bad boy right here. I think he said he has something. Hey, how you doing? He having some issues with his, but he hope to get it on the road pretty soon. He's rolling forward in the back.
Yeah, I gotta get something.
Yeah. I think we're slightly going downhill a little bit.
We'll block him and then let it back down a little bit so it make contact. I hope I see a log over there that can hold it, but he's not there.
Look at these big ass tree stump, man.
Yeah, buddy.
These some big trees, man.
Tell him I got some.
You got one for both sides or what? God, these some big ass tree stumps.
I got you. I'm gonna put this one on the other side.
That's some big old tree stumps, man.
Oh, that came from my boat.
Oh, both of them came out the same tree?
Yeah, all that.
All of them over there?
Yeah. See how big that damn tree is? It's all over the middle.
Damn. You can stand on it. Stand on the bumper. Yeah. That's what I always do.
The one time it do work.
Yeah.
When I be at the house and trying, I be jumping and jumping.
You gotta get it high enough where with that little bit of,
you know what usually work?
it'll bust it loose.
I turn around backwards and donkey kick it, and it break loose.
All right, pull up a little bit, and he also ought to be able to let it down.
Yeah.
I'll put the,
You bold.
yeah, I want to do that.
No, sir.
All right, yeah, it should come this way a little bit as you let it down. Just go slow with it. Yeah, there we go, perfect.
I've been seeing a lot of them here lately. I've been seeing a couple of them here lately. Yep. Passed one the other day, convertible. I said, oh, heart to heart. Remind you of that TV show. Man. Everything got fuel filter power.
Yeah.
Oh, you want it right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Come on back just a little bit more. All right, that's good. Heel perfections. His
Okay.
That pin right there, all the way down to where that
grill.
That's his property.
Okay. But that lake is yours too, though, right?
Yeah, the lake is mine.
That side. Yeah. See, I didn't realize till I looked it back up on Google that this was actually a lake with a name.
Yeah.
Lake George's or something, right?
Yeah, George Lake.
Because I was telling you it was a pond. Remember, I said it was a.
Like my last name.
What's your last name?
George.
No, George.
Okay.
Yeah.
So his property comes right to the back of that. See where that little stick is right there? These monsters. Watch out for spider webs.
Yeah, them Jaros.
Yeah, but see, it stops right there and then goes straight across.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have access to
the water.
The water and stuff like that.
All the water is yours.
All the water, all the property, all the way back to that subdivision. And all the way to the junkyard.
Yeah. Man, last time I came out here, it was empty, man.
Yeah.
It was empty.
This way, John Organic Barn is going to go. We're going to work on that. The big barn for all my goats. And we just got USD approved. So,
yeah.
So we're going to have goats and actually crawfish and catfish.
You going to be putting that stuff on your channel, right?
Yeah.
What's your channel name again?
Fallen Skies Homesteading and Preparedness Channel.
I always forget the homesteading. I can't never remember that word. It's
homesteading.
I knew it's preparedness and the damn fallen skies, but I always forget the homesteading part. Fallen skies, homesteading, and preparedness. So are you done with the stuff we was talking about working on last time? You finished that all the drain pipe and everything?
The drain pipe on the other side I finished. Now we got to work on, that was getting my approval for the USDA. Because like I said, this is going to be a commercial fishery for crawfish.
Okay.
So now the approval has to go. You can't have, that's considered like an invasive species type thing. Chemicals nearby. Right. So the water to continue down, it has to go to a treatment source.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying I was getting 17 pipes. Yeah.
Man.
It's coming back up, but it ain't there.
Right.
This when I
normally all this is filled too.
right, when I put the green pipes in,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna come back up the hill, then this will fill all the way back up. So it'll fill all the way up right to here. Yeah, right up to the end. So we come in here with a Western and grind all this down.
So you're gonna get all this brush out of here
All this brush, yeah.
before it fills back up.
Yeah, that's good. And grind tub. We're gonna come in here and do this whole thing all the way around. And on that side is gonna be nothing but close to the bank is gonna be nothing but apple trees, pear trees. Right here is where the
Man, this thing was empty last time I came out here. That's crazy.
see that pipe go out? It goes at an angle, yeah. So and it shoots down like this. Yeah. So then I gotta hit the pipe. That's why I'm getting 17 pipes. Green pipe, 6 inches, and it's coming back up. So it'll go from here and it'll go back up. And then feed back down. And well, no, I have to. It goes into a filtration. Yeah, filtration house.
Where's the pipe that you fixed at? I can't remember. Well, I'm talking about the one that was sticking out the ground.
Oh,
that was over there somewhere, wasn't
it? Yeah, that's where that white pipe is at.
And it's already back underwater.
Yeah, it's already back underwater.
Okay. Yeah, and then the pipe I brought you, you put it right here.
Right. It's 8 feet on the water. Well, it's more than that.
You was able to get the whole bad one out?
It's 20 feet underwater. No. We ain't able to get the bad one out. That's why we got to truck it back up to here.
Oh.
Yeah, so we had an engineer look at it. He was like, man, don't take that shit out. You're going to have to pick out the whole pond.
Ah.
So I said,
yeah.
Sorry to do, but this is that pipe that you brought me.
Right.
Okay, so it's underneath here. So another piece is going to go right here to where that big rock is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then you can see how the water's kind of, see how the dirt sediment is?
Yeah.
So, like I said, the water is filled up all the way to where it ran.
So when it rains, it gets above that.
Right.
This water already caused this little gully right here.
Right, And it comes back around, but that's where we're going to send our filtration house.
Yeah.
Over there, so the water comes right back in, and then that pipe is going to come right back up into the filtration house. So, but it'll look like a big, gigantic water wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, old school water wheel. It'll look like that. Yeah. But really, it's a filtration house. Yeah. So we kind of just.
And since it's going up here, something's pumping it.
Right. Well, no, the pressure of the lake.
Oh, it's gonna push it back out.
It
just recirculate.
Yeah.
Keep recirculating.
It's gonna fill up the pipe going all the way up.
Yeah.
When it fills up this pipe, it's actually filling up this lake too. When it gets too full, it comes back around here.
Yeah.
Overflow goes down.
Right. Process.
So what the USDA says, we gotta put the net on this piece. So then comes in. Right. So the net goes on there, goes all the way back, and then we gotta fill this back up. So basically, the crawfish can never get on this side of the lake.
That makes sense.
Right. They can only stay here, and then they gotta stay in the traps. But so that's why. It's basically why we bought the whole thing, because it's a private lake.
Yeah.
And I can have I can have hundreds of traps.
Yeah.
And crawfish. So it can be a big gigantic crawfish thing. But
and you had beavers out here at one point,
I have tons of beavers out here.
Yeah.
So right now, I mean, you're talking about Negroes on top of beavers. I mean, we searching for beavers all damn day long. It's a new deal. Beaver.
Well, you're making progress for sure.
Yeah, we just got some beaver sent in, so we're gonna set them Conterberry traps. Yeah.
What I tell you when I call, I said this is some real motivational stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
So this is my type of living right here.
set them traps over there. But that beaver's huge, man. Huge.
You got like a king beaver or something like that?
I mean, the beaver's huge, huge. Not no little bitty.
But it's a bunch of them, but one of them is real big.
One of them has been living here. He must have been living here for about 20 damn years at least. Because he's like a baby bear. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. It'll take more than a pit bull.
You're going to have to send me a picture when you get him.
Yeah, it'll take more than a pit bull to shoot him.
When you get him, you're going to take more than one person to get him out from back here.
Yeah. So he's big. You gotta see how big them down trees, man. He gnawing on the trees, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking
pulling
about
them down.
huge trees.
He pulling them
like,
down.
what the hell are you going? I mean, you can't move the shit from here to there.
Yeah.
But
All he knows they got to come down.
he got two sequences.
All right, well, we got the job done, man.
Chewing on.
Stay ready logistics. Falling skies.
Homestead and preparedness.
Well, I was waiting for him to get done talking. But
Oh, no.
yeah, falling skies, homesteaders, and preparedness. Got it going on, man. We're going to holler at y'all later on. Peace.